Today we're doing an install. We'll be installing the Exitrax recovery board mounting kit for any car really. It doesn't have to be on a Jeep, but we'll be installing it on the Jeep today, which is pretty good. We've been using the Exitrax stuff for ages. We've got the recovery boards. We've also got the air compressor as well. We'll leave a little video up there if you guys want to check that out. So normally we'd be installing, well, we used to install our recovery boards just on the roof racks and use tie downs and just like an eye bolt to secure them to the roof racks, and it's all good and fine. It just takes longer to put them together, undo them, stuff like that. And when you're stuck somewhere, you want to get them your recovery boards off the car as soon as possible. So we've grabbed the Exitrax mounting kit. Now you can buy these online through their website, which is about $100, and they're awesome. They've got a great customer service, which I love. If you guys need any advice on their products or anything like that, any questions, just message them on Instagram. Their customer service is awesome. So this is a universal mounting kit here, which is awesome. As you guys can see, there's a lot of different ways you can mount these. They've got their branding on there, which always looks great. I love how they use black products. I think they just look really sleek and really clean. But there's lots of different mounting holes for different platforms you might have, either the flat rack like the Pioneer platform. We've got the roof racks for the Rhino rack and stuff like that. But you can kind of mount them anywhere. You can mount them on your bonnet, drill holes on the side of your Jeep, trailer, caravan, whatever it might be. It's a great universal kit, so you can pretty much mount them anywhere. So with the actual kit itself, it comes with two of these boards. As I said, you can either use the outer platforms or holes like we will be today, because our roof racks aren't really spaced that well, or you can use the inner ones depending on what setup you want. So they are very universal, which I love. And to secure them and unlock them, we've just got this tab here, which is great. So that just slides up and down. Now these can fit 2 to 4 boards. On the mounting kit itself, we've got 2, can fit up to 4 if you want securely. And to lock it in, so with the old one we were using, we're just using tie downs. It wasn't really that secure. I was always worried if we were camping somewhere or we're staying somewhere over the night, someone could easily steal them, because they're just like a tie down. They're not really that secure. But with these, to unlock and lock them, you've got the grey part and the black part. To lock it, that's locked at the moment, so you can't actually pull that up at all, which is great. And to unlock it, all you got to do is grab the grey part and twist, unlocks, and that just moves up and down. And while it's locked, you can also grab a padlock, padlock it through there, and that way if you're staying somewhere overnight, whether it be on the caravan, whatever it might be, or your car's left outside if you don't have a garage, you can actually just use a padlock and lock it in, so it's nice and secure, which is awesome. So everything's provided inside the kit apart from the bolts to actually secure it to the roof rack, which is fine because everybody's going to be using something different depending on what your setup's going to be. So with these, you'll get one of these threaded ends for the boards to sit onto, and just choose which side or which holes you'll be going with. We're going with the outer holes, and all these do is slide in there and clip into place, which is nice and secure, and those won't actually move. So as I said, you can either use the outer ones or the inner ones depending on what you want, and you can just choose where you want to bolt it through, whether it's the platform you're using or roof racks or something else. So let's jump on to the Jeep. We've already installed this one here, which is looking great, and we'll just start installing this one now. We'll show you how to install it. It's pretty straightforward, but it will change depending on what your setup is. All we're using is a Nylon nut and a bolt and washer. You can get like little plates that slide into your roof racks. It might be a bit more secure, but I think nut and washer will probably just do for us for the time being. So let's go ahead and install this one. So what we'll be doing is using the outer holes. You've got 3 different holes on the outside, and you've got the inner holes to choose from as well, which is, you've got lots of options depending on what your setup is, which is really good. Just find your holes, slide it in. All mounted up, what you got to do is get your Exitrax, whether you guys are using the smaller ones, medium ones. We've got the medium ones. I think that's a good size. For the JK, you guys might have the large extreme ones. They're pretty big. Anyway, they can fit up to any size Exitrax. So what you got to do is get your boards. We've got them mounted on the back holes. You can either mount them on the center holes, depending if you've got them there. They are for those center ones. We've got them on the outside ones. Then with your security clips, slide them down, put a little bit of pressure on it so it locks it in. Locks. Locks it down. Lock it down, and then you got a nice secured board on top of your roof. And then if you want for an added bit of security, I will probably get one, because I think having more secure boards is better. And I'll just attach the key to my keyring, something like that, or keep it inside the Jeep, so when I need it, when someone else is getting stuck, and probably not me, just undo it. That pulls off. Same with that one, quickly undo it, pulls off, pulls off, pulls off, which I think is a great idea. Then you just lift your boards straight up and you're good to go. Get unstuck and you're ready to rock again. And if you want to run more boards, as I said before, you can. And just lock in. Beautiful.